Doing research and writing about any Bhool Bhulaiyya sequel is mostly just an excuse to watch Vidya Balan and Vineeth Radhakrishnan dance on loop for about 3 hours on my YouTube screen. इस बार ओरिजिनल मलयालम फिल्म से शोभना जी के डांस तक भी पहुंच गई मैं, जाना पड़ा क्योंकि ये नई वाली BB3 देखकर वो इच स्क्रैच नहीं हुई नहीं। Hey all, my name is Sucharita. Welcome back to my channel for interviews, film festival reviews. You'll get it all here. Today आओ बात करते हैं अनीस बाज़मी की भूल भुलैया 3 के बारे में, starring Vidya Balan, Madhuri Dixit, Tripti Dimri and Kartik Aaryan. Now in movie theaters.
Manju, I'm coming for you.
शुरुआत होती है 1824 के बंगाल से। श्रेया घोषाल की आवाज गूंज रही है, एक महिला नाच रही है, नॉट नोइंग कि मुगले आजम स्टाइल ये आखिरी डांस उनका होने वाला लाइफ में। राजा जी इज वेरी अनहैप्पी। द डांसिंग वुमन इज सून ड्रैग्ड अवे एंड बर्न्ट अलाइव इन फ्रंट ऑफ अ बंच ऑफ पीपल। और जैसा कि चुड़ैलों की लॉर से हमें ज्ञात है, यहाँ कहानी शुरू होती है। द लेजेंड ऑफ मुंजोलिका, द सिंगिंग डांसिंग हार्ट ब्रोकन घोस्ट इज बोर्न। Cut to present day. The lead character Rohan once again is रू बाबा, जो रिलीजियस अंधविश्वासी लोगों का फायदा उठाकर भूत प्रेत भगाने का नाटक किया करता है, earning his livelihood quite comfortably. Will he be as cool though when he comes face to face with an असली पिशाचिनी, या सारे स्मार्ट्स उसके धरे के धरे रह जाएंगे? तो इंडियन चुड़ैलों के लेजेंड्स आर फैसिनेटिंग क्योंकि थ्रू दीज स्टोरीज ऑफ दीज वेंचफुल हाफ वुमेन हाफ डीमंस अ राइटर इज ऑलमोस्ट ऑलवेज टेलिंग अ फेमिनिस्ट टेल. वुमेन कम बैक विद एन अनकंट्रोलेबल एंगर टू क्लेम व्हाट वाज टेकन फ्रॉम देम. इन अ फ्यू डेज एक इंटरव्यू मैं इस चैनल पर अपलोड करने वाली हूँ राइटर डायरेक्टर अन्विता दत्त के साथ, हु मेड बुलबुल विद तृप्ति डिमरी, and how she crafted her चुड़ैल. It's quite insightful. तो चाहे अन्विता हो, राज या डीके हो with स्त्री, फारा खान की ओम शांति ओम, all the way back to 1949 with the OG Kamal Amrohi and his film Mahal starring Madhubala, the film that gave this genre in Hindi cinema the shape it holds today, हर haunting में essence है female desire का. लंबी चौड़ी खाली हवेली becomes the physical embodiment of a woman's empty life with darkness she has come back to explore or lurk within. राइटर आकाश कौशिक, जो पिछले रिबूट में 2004 तक ही गए थे, इस बार 1800s में जाकर और गहराई से खोजने की कोशिश में है कि चुड़ैलों की कहानियां क्यों सुनाई जाती हैं, क्यों हुआ करती हैं. इसके जवाब तक जाने में बाय वे ऑफ अनीस बाज़मी एंड कार्तिक आर्यन इज अ चॉइस. अनीस बाज़मी एक बहुत स्पेसिफिक स्टाइल ऑफ बॉलीवुड स्लैपस्टिक कॉमेडी के एक्सपर्ट हैं. मोस्ट ऑफ हिज फिल्म्स, मोस्ट ऑफ देम फीचर कैरेक्टर्स एंगेज्ड इन ब्रॉड फिजिकल ह्यूमर, रनिंग, फॉलिंग, shoving, hitting each other, putting the slap in slapstick. The pinnacle arguably being 2007's Welcome. Now, women in his stories usually supplement the main hero's plans by showing up for him when convenient. The women are either the joke or the beautiful lady the hero must marry. Kartik Aaryan, who has worked his way to the top, has experimented with genres: drama, thriller, social justice, romance. But his biggest successes also have been movies where women again get a raw deal. Sonu Ki T2, Pyar Ka Panchnama. Over the last few years, the actor has drifted away from this and has mercifully moved towards films that don't rely on punching down at women, while still remaining stories of a man who wins. You know, Chandu Champion, Satya Prem Ki Katha, and his biggest hit, Bhool Bhulaiyya 2, that he made with Anees Baज़mi. However, capturing lightning in a bottle a second time is just as hard as it has been foretold. So, Vidya Balan के वापस आने के बावजूद, with the added bonus of a Madhuri Dixit, Bhool Bhulaiyya 3 feels like it's being force-fed down our throats because it would be foolhardy not to get the sequel greenlit considering the money the last one earned.
मैं महसूस कर सकता हूँ कि वो बाहर आ चुकी है.
For instance, the year 1824 seemingly is only chosen because it is 200 साल पहले from 2024 और सुनने में 200 साल पुरानी बात है. ये अच्छा लगता है, I suppose. चुड़ैल ओरिजिन स्टोरी को एक नई लेयर देने के लिए लेखक आकाश कौशिक टिक मार्क करके थोड़ा सोशल एंगल यहाँ से और थोड़ा वहाँ से लेकर कॉम्प्लेक्स बनाने की कोशिश में एंड गोल तक पहुँचने से पहले 10 अलग अलग दिशाओं में मुड़ से जाते हैं. Now, there is an attempt to draw a comparison here between how men are able to get away with lying and cheating versus if women attempt to do it, they have to pay a much heavier price. Why does Anjulika have to pay for what Manjulika did? Is Tripti Dimri also possessed? Plenty of red herrings are thrown about, few of which achieve the goal of diverting your suspicions. However, it is all too muddled and unstructured to have any sort of lasting impact or even give you much to think about. The biggest offenders in this film are the comic relief characters, played by Sanjay Mishra, Rajpal Yadav and Ashwini Kalsekar. Acting greats, made to fall over each other and pull faces throughout the film. Other gags seem half-baked as well. For instance, walking into an old dilapidated haveli and seeing a bunch of royals trying to squeeze the last bits of toothpaste from a tube. In and of itself, it's very funny. It's a great way to express the decline of the royal institution and the foolhardiness of those who hold on to long-lost grandeur. But to see them brush their teeth collectively as a family sitting on the living room couch for no discernible reason is not funny and only screams hastily written scene shot quickly कि bathroom का set नहीं लगेगा बस अब. Right from the opening shot with the veiled dancing lady, I kept waiting for the Monjolika ex Monjolika dance off the promotional material had promised me. Despite Vidya Balan's tragically altered body size to show de-aging, it is a delight to watch these two actors slay doing Bharatnatyam and Kathak choreographed by Chinni Prakash. Vidya, Madhuri, amazing. However, Anis Bazmi and his editor Sanjay Sankla don't allow this to become a seamless artistic experience one can revel in. It's all in too much of a hurry, it's too rushed. It's depressing to think that even with Madhuri and Vidya on screen, dancing to Shreya Ghoshal's voice and Pritam's music, a song's video needs to be made palatable like so in today's time. इस फिल्म में जितने जंप स्केयर्स हैं उतने ही आपको स्क्रीन प्ले में टोनल जंप्स भी मिलेंगे. नाउ इफ यू आर द काइंड ऑफ पर्सन हु वांट्स एवरीथिंग ऑल टुगेदर ऑल मिक्स्ड अप, तो एक सॉन्ग लद्दाख में विल कम बैक टू अ हॉन्टिंग सीन व्हिच विल गो टू अ सीन विद टू पंडित्स एंड वन पंडिताइन ईदर डूइंग झाड़ू और बीइंग हॉन्टेड बाय अ डेड बिजनेसमैन और putting magic oil in their hair randomly and haphazardly inserted in between actual plot points. It's not enough for us to see the hero drive his car out of the haunted haveli only to be magically brought back to the same spot 4 or 5 times. One must also see the supporting actors go through the same thing, repeat the same sequence. Why?
मुझे तेरी दीदी का फोन चाहिए, पर उसे पता नहीं लगना चाहिए.
लाके देगा ना बेटा.
शाही को ना मार, इसमें वफादारी भरी हुई है.
20 रुपए दूंगा.
फिल्म के एक्चुअल प्लॉट पॉइंट्स के बारे में ज़्यादा डिटेल में मैं जा नहीं सकती विदाउट गिविंग मच अवे, बट आई विल से एज पर यूजुअल once again Kartik Aaryan has put his whole being into this film. There is a stiffness to his body language though that had gone away in Chandu Champion, but it's made an unfortunate reappearance here, especially during scenes that rely heavier on dialogue, and that wig is not helping. You'll see. A new version of Aami Je Tumhar sung by Sonu Nigam, picturized on Kartik Aaryan, strays so comically far from the tone of the conflict underneath it, it makes you wonder if we've forgotten the art of Bollywood playback music. Y'all, an angry Vidya Balan out for revenge is one of my favorite Bollywood subgenres. If only the film had allowed her to lean into it a bit more. We don't talk enough about the way her face has the capability to go from Raudra to Karuna in a matter of 2 seconds. I also wait patiently for the day someone gives Madhuri Dixit a part where she's allowed to go full unhinged, not just as a barely actualized half-written afterthought. Both these women are in their professional primes, and while I'm glad we're getting to see them regularly, it still isn't quite enough, is it? By the time Bhool Bhulaiyaa 3's desired commentary becomes clearer and you begin to appreciate what the film was going for, it's a little too late. The incessant unfunny jokes have worn you down. Rajpal Yadav does a Shah Rukh Khan. Actors reference their own films. Tripti Dimri looks amazing. Familiar ding 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 plays throughout the background. Little of this is doing anything new or adding to the payoff of the horror comedy genre. If you're a fan of familiarity though, this might work for you. So on a scale of 1 to 10, Bhool Bhulaiyaa 3 is 100 points to anyone who can explain here in the comments right here why Bengali children dressed in Bengali attire, celebrating a Bengali event in Bengal, are singing and dancing to Hukkus Bukkus, a Kashmiri traditional song. National integration के लिए तो यहाँ किसी का दिल नहीं रो रहा है. तो मुझे I didn't get it. अगर आपको समझ में आया तो बताना comments में. Maybe I missed something. Up next, सिंघम 3 का भी रिव्यू आने वाला है. सब्सक्राइब का बटन जो है इस वीडियो के नीचे, आप उसे क्लिक करेंगे तो 150,000 तक पहुंचे हम कम से कम, है ना. My name is Sucharita. Thank you for stopping by.